All right, my friend, it is time for you to get a different body because you're done. Crack there, crack over there, crack in the back, paint coming off. And this here is a little dream machine of mine. Jesus, I did it again. All righty, here we go. Told you, dude, time for you to get another paint job. Time for you to get rid of that body. Never use paint not made for polycarbonate, all right? New one, all marked up for everything else. If you're looking at it, you know this is a Skeeter, you know what it is. Can you leave in the comment what looks different about it? Welcome back, everyone. So today is the video for the Skeeter. Skeeter, I ran with the Arrma 4. Told you before that I was put out the video of how this handled out there. As you can tell, looks a little different. So the Skeeter, here's the mods that I've done, all right? It's been running for the last year and a half, 2 years. It is running the Asuga upper and lower suspension arm to include the steering arm. It is running the rear upper and lower suspension arm from the Asuga as well. It is running the 2050 kV motor Curon from Team Corally, paired with the 150 amp ESC from Quick Run Hobby Wing. And yes, if you see this little gap here, yes, I do have a sliding motor mount on here. So if you plan on doing this mod here, because you're running a different pinion gear, meaning if you're not running Team Corally's pinion gear, the 15, the 16, the 17 tooth pinion gear, the mesh is not going to be correct, all right? It's either going to be too loose or the mesh is going to be too tight. Ordered the sliding motor mount, you can use it off the Jambo, the Kronos XTR or the Suga XLR. You're going to have to put spacers inside the chassis so that the motor mount could sit on, all right? I'm using 3 spacers for each screw that screws into the chassis on the motor mount. Because if you don't, for the Jambo, the Kronos XTR, and the Suga XLR, if you put this motor mount in there and don't put spacers on there, your spurs gear is going to hit the chassis and it's not going to move. It's going to get stuck because there's no clearance there. Now, if you're a machinist and you can drill out a space where the spur gear can sit in without touching the motor mount, you're good to go. I would do that. But me, I'm not a machinist and I don't feel like damaging the chassis. So I put spacers on there just to get it up about, say it's like 3.5 millimeters up off the chassis. So my spur gear now has a 2 millimeter gap where it can actually run and not touch the chassis. Also lowered the front end body mounts down. And I got rid of the front bumper on the Skeeter, but the Skeeter was running the front bumper on the video that you're about to see. I just did this recently because I'm like, I don't know the way it looks. That front bumper, you got to replace every so often because if you hit a bad jump and it lands wrong, it's going to rip right off. That's what I did. If you want to watch it, the video for the 2.0 here of the Skeeter, right here, you can go back and watch. It's about a year old. See what I did, see what improvements it made. But I will say this though. With the Asuga arms, upper and lower suspension arm on the Skeeter, this thing stays planted. Doesn't really at all. I have maybe once or twice, but 90% of the time it stays planted. Sharp turn, she doesn't do any traction rolls, she stays planted. All right, that's just how I like my vehicle to run. And it doesn't look too stupidly wide. Stupidly, is that a such word? It's not too wide, so it looks kind of crazy out there. You can have these suspension arms to the point where these tires are sitting out right here, and that would look kind of crazy. All right, so enjoy the video of the Skeeter. Enjoy the video of the Skeeter out there doing its thing. If you're looking for upgrades, I'll give you 2 good upgrades for the Skeeter, if you have one, the Arrma 4 or the Punisher 4. Number 1, pinion gear. Like I said again, if you don't get the Team Corally pinion gear, the mesh is not going to be correct. 15, 16, or 17 tooth pinion gear. 15 or 17 tooth pinion gear will work fine. Watch the temperature though. Second thing is you want to get different tires. The tires that come on the Skeeter and the Arrma 4 and the Punisher 4 work fine for ripping and running out there. But for air control, you're going to need something that's going to balloon a little bit. Not balloon a lot, just enough so you can have air control, do flips, front flip, back flips, 2 flips if you need to, if you want to. But you're going to need tires that's actually going to give you that control. That's a little bit heavier and does expand. All right. I've said enough. This should not be a 20-minute video, but again, I'll leave the video, me modifying this right here. Other than that, everyone, me, Team Corally's team, new body, Skeeter, we're out.